Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Love Tarot reading. Your cards have a mind of their own today. Another all Zodiac signs love reading, and as is very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, all signs love messages reading. I'm channeling for you in August 2023, and you can be here in real time, but you can also be here many months, even years later from the time of upload, I want to say. And that is because you're here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. I'm glad you have found your way here. It means there is something here for you. We're going to get right in. This is far too many, but the Fool wanted to show itself. Aquarius energy, Uranus energy, the Fool's journey. This is, this is a new start. This is a clean slate with somebody. Okay, with your person. We're going to shuffle that through and continue on. Before we begin, I want to mention a few things. Down in the description, you will find all the decks that are coming in today. You will also find all the playlists. Of course, this playlist, the All Zodiac Signs Love Tarot reading playlist. I think it's called Love Messages, Message from Your Person. Anyway, it's connected to this reading. You can also find it directly if you want to go check out those readings. There's probably about 100 in there. It's too many. If you are on a twin flame journey, there are very long and very in-depth twin flame readings also below. So feel free to explore the description box if you're inspired to do so. Please remember, this is a general tarot reading, a general love tarot reading. So take what resonates for you and let the rest go. And and every reading is not going to be for everybody. So if you feel like it's not your reading, it's not your reading. There are a lot of readings. So feel free to explore and see where your gut instinct takes you. Those are your guardian angels guiding you. Before we begin your reading, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the channel, to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps keep the channel going. It's a way to show support and allows me to continue uploading free love readings here on YouTube. So thank you so much. Let's see what is going on in your connection today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Queen of Swords. Okay. So here's the thing. We already saw the Fool coming. Oh yeah, you've been waiting for the truth. Look at that. We saw the Fool in here, just kind of plopped out with a lot of cards. We didn't keep it. Maybe it comes back. These are yours. Doesn't matter. We saw it. We got the message. So this is taking a chance at beginning again. This is a no contact or in separation reading. And we can see here in the partnership placement that you've been waiting for this truth to come. You've been waiting for your person to come here and be honest with you. Because that Fool card, that's the Fool's journey, the hero's journey. It's Aquarius energy, Uranus energy. It changes. It's a huge change. It's taking a chance at starting again. It's cleaning the slate. It's a fresh start. And that is only possible, I feel, in this connection today with the truth. This is the Queen of Swords. Libra ruled by Venus. She, for me, is the apprentice to justice. And yeah, this is yours. We're going to be looking at that in just a moment. This is reunion energy here, and look, she knows that the truth is needed in this connection, and this is what's coming. There is the sword. It's almost like, because here's the thing, there's the messenger. It's also telling me that this is rising above the conflict. This is working out the conflict going on with your person here. This sword is representing the truth today. And it's also a sword. It's transactional and it's clarity. And you can get clarity. You can offer it and you can receive it if you're getting the truth, can't you? And it's really clear that this is what you're waiting for. It's the Seven of Pentacles, Venus and Taurus energy. So you've been waiting for a particular outcome. You've been quite patient. You're sitting on the Six Pentacles here. And the Seven of Pentacles is Venus and Taurus, but this 6 here takes us directly to the Venus energy, sitting on a nest, keeping the pentacles warm, so to speak, the commitment energy. It's long-term energy. Nonetheless, you were either building a life with your person, you were already in a life that you built, or it was on the table and you've just been waiting and waiting, because there's that seventh pentacle, bringing in that 7, and literally reflecting on everything and assessing the situation. You have been in and I feel, an energy of controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. But you know, this is day-to-day energy here. So things are changing. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will. They do change. The future is not fixed. You might wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, I'm done waiting here. I've been waiting. I'm waiting for this truth. So how fast are they getting this truth here? And we saw the Fool card taking this chance. That's that energy of that they are bringing the truth. We see that. And starting over. Are they going to be in time? These are yours. It's the Star in reverse. Okay. And the 3 of Cups in the upright. It's more Aquarius energy. We know that with the Fool. And it's in reverse. So we see that they have been, I want to say, ignoring you. They have not been honest. They haven't, you've been waiting for the truth. They haven't, maybe for some of you, they haven't answered a particular message as well. It's a major arcana. It's also coming to an 8, and that is an action number. And it's an 8, whether it's in reverse or in the upright. For some of you, that's twin flame energy. But that's also the infinity symbol, is also about balance, and that connects us to Libra, and that also connects us to the truth. This is the apprentice, the protege for justice here. And that's, well, yeah, that's the truth here coming. And there's some arrogance around this. So there's something with your person, a reason why they haven't come with the truth. But boy, is that changing. Before we get into the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Cups is coming down on the upright. This is Mercury and Cancer energy. That's the planet of the mind. That's the planet of communication. This is reunion energy. This is celebratory energy. This is telling us that it's time to communicate. And that, one, I just had a really strange vocal jump. Yes, this is what you have been waiting for. Some of you are going to see your person, and there's going to be an in-person conversation here. Really emotional. This is the divine timing, communication and growth. And quite literally with that Mercury energy, that is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Libra is coming here to restore balance. I want to say, well, with the truth coming out, a win-win situation for everybody here. In Venus, the planet of love, around this connection, we also see that's exactly what you've been waiting for here in the 7 of Pentacles energy, the Venus and Taurus energy. There's sadness around waiting as well. I really feel this spinning here. So I don't know if you've already left the connection or you're strongly considering it. But as I talk about spinning, look what is here. It's the Wheel of Fortune, and it's in the upright. And of course, it's the end of a cycle. This is spinning. It's being spun, I want to say. And that's telling us that a cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. It's a renewal. And that 10 deduces into a 1. So it's not only just a new beginning, but there is potential for getting what you want. And we actually see that here. My throat chakra. It's a conversation. It could be in a message. Let's see, because oftentimes with Mercury, there's an energy of reading and writing a message. So for most of you, it's probably not possible to have a handwritten message. For some of you, that might be the case. But it can be social media, email, text message, SMS message, or in person. And for some of you, there's a strong connection, to family and friends. This is a soul connection. We see that. This is a deep soulmate connection. This is someone you feel like you have known forever, and maybe you have. Of course, this is bringing in 6 of Cups energy for me. For some of you, this is your twin flame. There's past life energy here. Maybe you've known your person since you were really young. Maybe it just feels like that, because this is an energy of your destinies being intertwined. And this is also telling us that, well, yeah, there's some news coming in. There is a message coming in here. It's strong for me that it's a message. However, It can also be that surrounding a particular event that you're receiving some sort of information in regard to your person being there. Whatever the case is, this is also on their mind, communicating. And it's really very emotional. And it's the reunion energy. It's coming in here with that victory wreath. It's bringing the truth. It's a fated connection. It's the wheel of fortune. You know, it's the cycles of life. So it's always spinning. And here in the energy is Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. A lot of Aquarius energy here. There's also a crow, look, a messenger here right on the top, which is here, I feel, to spin that around. Fixed signs don't really like change. So this is somebody that, well, yeah, you've been waiting for here in this nest, whether you had already built it up or it was something you were in the process of doing or it was on the table. Somebody has some fear around that. And you can see somebody as in your person has, well, yeah, been ignoring, maybe dealing with it or even ignoring messages. There is an arrogance that's coming through. And it's also more of what we already know, that there has been a separation between you. But it's also really very clear that it is time to heal. This is sliding off too. It's the Nine of Wands coming in reverse. That's the moon in Sagittarius energy. And this is telling us that this separation and also the walls that your person has had up or coming down, that is ending. Communication. It's the end of no contact, no communication. And for some of you, it can be even that you see each other. It's not for everyone, but it is here, and it's definitely for some of you. And this Nine of Wands, this is the moon in Sagittarius, and that's putting our moon in reverse, which is telling us that this is somebody who now has the clarity. So this star is spinning for me, and this is the truth coming quite literally here in that moon energy. It's the energy of love. It's the wands. It's the idea of love. It's leading with the heart. And we know that they've had some walls up here. And this is what you've been waiting for. So this is really clear that things are changing. There's a turning point in this connection. A very strong turning point. Jupiter energy coming through for me. And Pisces and Sagittarius energy are not particularly here, but they're connecting, of course, to Jupiter, the ruling planet. And that's the planet of expansion, and it's the planet of, well, luck and optimism, wisdom, growth, prosperity. This is changing. This is for sure what you've been waiting for, the truth here. Some humility that I feel coming through. Look, they're trying to write the message. It's the Eight of Wands coming in reverse. This is how it's wanting to come down today. Look at your reading. My gosh. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So we're going to be bringing in some more, but I want to talk about what is here. First of all, the Eight of Wands is coming in reverse. This is the Mercury and Sagittarius energy. So the Mercury energy again, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. They're trying, I feel, to write a message for you. But this is also spinning big time because they're very much wanting to come here in this Eight of Wands energy and send this message. This is really a message of honesty for me. This is also the pentacle that you have been waiting for here with the King of Pentacles. This is Virgo ruled by Mercury. It's on their mind. Look at the reunion energy here as well. And look, there's the star. That's the star uprighting energy that I felt. It's a spinner for sure. That's bringing in the star here. We can see that. And that's uprighting it. And that is the renewal. That's the clarity. That's the hope. That's coming in here with this pentacle. There's a lot of, well, abundance energy. There's grapes here. You can see, which is developing. It's also new beginnings. It's bringing in that Fool card energy we saw at the very get-go. The apple, the abundance here. And that star is rising above everything, even this mountain. That's the action here. Look how their wings are wide open. It's the King of Pentacles. I mean, the King of Pentacles knows where that pentacle's going. So the Queen of Swords is bringing the truth. The King of Pentacles in this reunion energy is bringing this pentacle. And that is literally what you have been waiting for. The Page of Cups also, an offer, a messenger, maybe a little bit, I want to say unsure energy. It's kind of like apprentice energy here in the Page of Cups. But you can see it coming, and it's quite emotional. And it's a new feeling. And this starfish, the star, of course, the fated connection that we know. This is a fated connection. You were destined to meet this person, and your destinies are really strongly connected. You can see that. That's the infinite possibilities. Also connecting us to the infinity symbol, which for some of you is about your twin flame, which we see that energy is here. It's not for everybody, but that's also the balance. That's also restoring balance. That's also the truth. And that's somebody also working out their divine feminine and divine masculine energies. And this is not about gender, you know that. And being able to come here because we see that they're trying to write this message. And it's connected to the Page of Cups, so it's not surprising to me because they're just having a little bit of difficulty here making this work. But we see that it's coming. It's very clear. And we also see in the Knight of Cups, sometimes this energy can be the lack of offer, the wishy-washy kind of feeling, the breaking of promises. So this is a spinner for me because it's connecting directly with the Devil. So I do feel that the past energy here, and might still be current for some of you, is somebody who, well, we already know wasn't being honest, may have been wishy-washy about their offer. You know, what is in the cup now and what was in the cup? Because now this is an emotional energy with this particular horse. We see the reunion energy wearing the floral or wreath. Look, being guided by spirit here, this messenger. Also rising above the conflicting energy, sort of guarding the cup to make sure that it doesn't fall, because there is some energy here, you know, the devil influence, I want to say, and we know that. So what have you been waiting for? Why has it been taking so long? The arrogance coming through, the ignoring here, having trouble writing this message, but their walls are coming down. So it can be that there's some commitment issues for some of you, and it's not real clear that there's a romantic third party. Of course, that can always be the case. We're seeing the Devil card. It is connecting to the Three of Cups. But again, that can be romantic, but it can be other people, as in family of origin, friends, location, distance, cultural, religious differences. But oftentimes third parties, and almost actually all the time for me, it's involving the parties involved, as in you and your person here today, your specific someone. And we see it's the emotional energy around this love and also the friendship that your person has been having trouble with. But they love you and you love them too. This is the Lover's card and connecting here, right? And by the way, the Devil energy is really strongly connected to the Lover's card. So this past energy that I feel of this Knight of Cups spinning, maybe something that they weren't able to continue and offer, something they backed away from, something they lied about within the connection. Either way, we see that it really affected you both. You know, you're tethered, I want to say. So whatever happened here obviously has affected both of you, but you also still really love each other. This is one of those connections that you can see was destined to come together, and I feel is destined to be. I'm hearing that I need to continue with the Lovers. It's Gemini energy, of course, and it's Venus, the planet of love. This is Archangel Raphael, the angel for healing, and wanting to fix what's broken, wanting everyone to just, love, wants you to love each other here. Whatever the outcome is going to be, you can see that you still love each other, but look at this card. You're kind of butting heads. You're both touching the tip of the heart with your beak, but you're kind of butting heads here. And well, yeah, we see that they're trying to write this message. They're trying to get here before you leave here in the Seven of Pentacles, because that's the pentacle that you've been waiting for. And that is the Star card in the upright. And that's telling us that there is clarity coming. There is obviously hope for this connection and a clean slate. We saw that with the full energy. We see here with the Wheel of Fortune that things are changing for you. And here we see them coming in, and it's connecting real strongly, the Four of Cups today, to the Seven of Pentacles, because look what you're guarding here. Look at this. There are the Three Cups. This is where their energy is the strongest. They're everywhere. You're both everywhere. Capricorn, Saturn energy, by the way, and that Devil card. But look what you're guarding. Look what you're making a point about as they come in with this cup. It's the Four of Cups. It's the Moon in Cancer. So they're coming in here to open up. It's pretty emotional. They're wanting to communicate in a new way, and you're looking at it, but you're thinking about it. There's the apathy energy that comes through. And you're over here over these Three Cups, the Mercury and Cancer energy, but they're empty. So that's the lack of communication, or the lack of reunion energy, the lack of giving energy, which we know that Knight of Cups for me is a spinner. So there is that feeling that maybe you are putting something out there with friends and family or social media, maybe even your person, that's bringing this energy that I feel that, I feel like they're going to be making a really big gesture. And you can see that in the Knight of Cups. It's the Prince Charming card. You know, it's not always that. Princess Charming, I should say. And proposal energy can be marriage energy, but it's not always marriage energy. It's proposal. It's a new beginning. This is somebody who wants a clean slate. But yeah, are you still going to be here? I feel like you're still here because I can see you're connected through the good and through the bad here. You love your person. You obviously need to communicate. It's really very, very clear. And you need an apology. And there's a lot more going on. This truth, huge, coming in here with the Queen of Swords. And so it's just fascinating that I feel like you're really making that point, and I really feel like you're going to get what you want. That this is literally what you've been waiting for. This turning point and bringing this pentacle that you've been waiting on. This cup and this Page of Cups offer making something work that wasn't. The star that has been uprighted here, the clarity that you've been waiting for, which comes, you receive clarity. If somebody else, they are clear that they need to come with the truth, which is going to clear some things up for you. Maybe that's clearing up whether you want to stay or whether you go. But you see them coming in, and it can be just kind of out of nowhere. You see it. And it's interesting too, because here, it's almost like you're questioning too, what are you bringing? Because it looks a lot like a reflection. Is something in there? Is the reflection because it's a dawn sort of energy. And it almost looks like it's raining. It's a little bit of a stormy weather here. Nonetheless, it's time. It's time to communicate here. And these cups are full here. And that's the Lover's card, connecting here with the Three of Cups. And again, it's soulmate energy. It's really strong soulmate connection here today. For some of you, it's your twin flame as well. That's not for everybody. This is telling us that you are you're coming back together. If it's only via message, but it's still reunion energy for me today. But it can be in person too. We can quite literally see that. This is somebody who is really starting to realize a lot of things, and they're preparing to come in here and make an offer. They're preparing to come in here and make an offer. It's really clear. Could it be that that's what's in the message here with this Page of Cups offer, maybe, because we can see that there's a little bit of fear there. The Knight of Cups, walking right into the Devil energy. So I don't feel like it's going to be particularly easy, maybe even for your person. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's showing itself in the bottom of the deck. It's the Sun in Capricorn energy. And this is an energy of vulnerability. This is your person. And that's, I think, why I'm feeling this urgency. There's not a lot of urgency in terms of maybe what you see. But what I feel is this feeling like they need to come and make this declaration to you. They're afraid that they're losing you or they've lost you. Here in this Four of Pentacles, it's clear that they haven't been communicating. We know that with the Star card, but they're communicating. Look, these Three of Pentacles, That's the Three of Pentacles here, Mars and Capricorn energy. And that's telling us that they haven't been communicating about this fourth pentacle, that they've needed to figure out what they want. Oftentimes this is entangling something, figuring something out. So here's the thing. How long has this been going on? What have their moves been? Because they're having this, it's judgment energy for me. They're having this wake up energy of realizing that they need to get this pentacle to you. Coming here, connecting with the star energy too, the reunion energy. It's strong, this offer of the truth 100%. But also this pentacle, excuse me. And a love offer here in the Lover's card and the Knight of Cups connecting directly. What has been going on in this devil energy? The influence is still kind of here. So I'm wondering too, if this is maybe somebody who has or had some type of addictions, okay? And again, it's not for everybody, but for some of you, there may have been some betrayal here. Either way, they're coming in here with an offer and they're really scared that they've lost you. And we can see that in some ways, maybe they have. They're going to have to work a little harder. And maybe they have for some of you. And there's that arrogant energy coming through and some immaturity as well. It's the Emperor in reverse. Aries and Mars energy. Divine masculine energy in reverse. So the ego is quite strong. Again, there's some immature energy as well. And look what they're on. Look what they're holding on to. The sword energy. They've been hiding how they feel. They've been hiding some truths. The Emperor energy can oftentimes, well, can be an energy of an older man, you know, that's got a lot of whatever, and control of a lot of things. That can happen, of course. That can be the case for some of you. And I'm bringing that through for those of you that need to hear that. That's not even what I want to say, and that's why my spirit is pushing me past that, because it's really more about what they've been hiding about how they feel. And the reversal here, because the Emperor has an Ankh. And that Ankh is yin-yang energy. It's divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So there's overabundance of divine masculine energy here. There was a lack of giving energy, and there's an urgent energy here for me now that they're afraid that they've lost you. There's some death card energy for me too. There's some death of the ego, I want to say, because we see that it's in reverse here. So it's quite strong. But we also see that they are having a lot of realizations. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. And there's something under there too. Then we're going to bring in another deck. So this is a really fast energy in terms of conversation. They're still a little bit afraid. Their ego is still pretty strong here. And I feel like that's what's been holding them back. We see that they're trying to write a message and they're trying to make an offer. It's their ego keeping them from it. And what I wanted to kind of retrace back, that for some it can be that this is somebody who's involved in something else that they can't get away from, whether it's people, work, places, ideas, whatever that may be. It's connecting to the Lover's card here, but they love you. You love this person, and they're trying to come through here. They're a little bit afraid. Look at this horse. This is a really emotional horse, but it's kind of not all white. So we know that it's kind of cloudy and murky. I mean, it's the Knight of Swords. Look how fast it's going. It's like through a storm. And their eyes are closed. So that's the emotional fear, because the Knight of Swords is Libra and Mercury energy. So that's the Knight here, I feel like, on the way to the Queen, to face the Queen, who is ultimately bringing the truth here. There is a little bit of fear. Spirit is leading your person. And there is that sword. There's the truth, which also that camera drives me crazy. Have they been hiding how they feel? Yeah. Is that the truth? Have they been hiding something else? You're going to know that, what exactly that is. It's around the Devil card energy. But we see that they haven't been responding to you, or they've been trying to write a message, because it's an energy here of, I want to say, ignoring, with the Star energy and the Eight of Wands. So for me, this is a really clear energy that they haven't been replying to you, or that they're really trying to now. And that does come through quite strong. And again, it can't even be that you're going to see your person. But this is coming in with a lot to say, and they want to change everything here. And this, again, it's coming in with the truth, and they're scared that they have lost you. Okay, I'm going to stop here. We don't have an overall energy yet. No overall energy has come through, and it can be that it's still coming. I'm bringing in another deck. Can also be that it's coming through in a love card. Interesting, because when I picked up your deck, which is shuffled, but we're going to move the energy a little, this just came with it. It's another deck. It's the Queen of Earth. That's the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn and Saturn energy. Look at that. Interesting, because I feel like that's maybe some of the influence there, that things were, well, yeah, they weren't moving. And that's the Pentacle. It's the Pentacle you're waiting for here, waiting for an outcome. It's the Pentacle that they're coming in with now, and it's the Pentacle they've been holding on to for so long that they're terrified that they're too late. That's real clear. The Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles, is here to say, well, yeah, she is. There's a lot of Gaia energy. Look at the offering, a lot of healing energy here, the new beginnings. You see here with the rabbits, with the hearts. We're still in the year of the rabbit, actually, of the water rabbit. That's also fertility. It's new beginnings. She's the apprentice to, for me, it's apprentice energy to the Empress. You know, being able to, well, yeah, help with new beginnings, really resourceful, making things work here. Also bringing in that starfish energy, which is really interesting because it's the star energy. We know that. It's the fated connection. It's the clarity, which we see here in the upright. It's coming. But it's in the water. So that's the emotional energy. If this is someone who's been really holding back, has been maybe scared emotionally, not communicating emotionally, unavailable. And maybe that's why it feels so rushed, but also feels a little scary, because how they feel about you is a lot. I feel this. This somebody who really loves you. But boy, they've had a hard time communicating, and boy, have they been holding it back. Interesting that the Queen of Earth in this deck wanted to come in today. The bottom of the deck here, it's in German, by the way. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And we're not going to keep it, but I wanted to show it to you because, well, yeah, it's here. This is Virgo and Mercury energy. And look, holding on to that pentacle, riding a really particular horse with a lot of humility. That is apologetic energy. Also calm, really, but a horse that can really push through obstacles. The poppies here making peace. Interesting, because it's really very much on their mind. And again, it's the Mercury energy. It's on their mind, but it's also about communication. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Again, it's in German, but I'll show you. Don't worry. It can be that we're going to see repeats or not, and there's usually not a lot of language and not a lot of wording on it anyway. It's the Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's here. That's the energy that I saw here, and that's the not communicating. It's Mars and Capricorn energy in regard to this pentacle. This is what you've been waiting for, the truth around it, the truth of what happened, the truth of why they were holding back. What is that truth for you around the pentacle? You're going to know. It's going to be real specific for you, but it's real clear. The Queen of Pentacles. There's the pentacle. You've been waiting for that pentacle. We're coming here with the pentacle. And you haven't been communicating. This is a minor arcana card. Excuse me. It's day-to-day energy. And we know that it's spinning. But also with it in reverse, it shows us that there's no communication. And how is there growth? How is a connection supposed to grow and go to maybe another level? Maybe this was a marriage proposal or moving in, or what was it that, because I feel that spin there. In any case, how is it supposed to move forward if you're not communicating? Because to get to the fruits of the labor here, these crows have to communicate to build this up, to build up these pentacles. And it's the opposite of that. We know this is a minor arcana, and we see that they're trying to communicate and come in here. It's really clear, and that they will. Eventually, will you still be here? They're terrified that you won't be, because this is what the energy has been of not communicating. And now here comes the Queen of Pentacles again. Look. So that's why that wanted to come in. Interesting. Of course, again, it's in German, and we already know what the Queen of Pentacles is here for. This is the Capricorn in Saturn energy. Again, look where she's looking here. She's looking right at the wand. the energy of love, the idea of love, the fastest energy, and what's on top of that? A butterfly, the transformational energy. What is above her? The crown, abundance right behind her. And look what is vibrating. It's the world. And that's bringing in the world card. That's the divine timing. That's completing, it's completion. It's travel, physical travel, maybe actual movement, but movement in the journey, movement in the pentacle, movement and the connection, communication, but also what's happening with that pentacle. This is an offer coming in. This is a love offer coming in, maybe coming in via a message. It may be that it's going to lead to from a message to being in person, or maybe it's in person here. There's a lot of making peace energy, and it's also telling us that it's time, and it's more energy of soulmate energy. There have been obstacles, we see that, but they're looking right here at the transformational energy. And that's also coming, it's the butterfly, you know, it's coming out of the dark into the light, the transformational energy of a butterfly. So it's also what they're trying to say. It's what you need to hear. This is what you need to hear, the truth around your person, around this connection, around what happened. They have a lot to say. They're scared emotionally because they've been holding back. We see that. Some arrogance there, big time. Holding back, responding to you too. For those of you that have been waiting for a response, they're going to be communicating. Interesting, as I said that, look, I was going over here and Spirit said, no, take that one. The Two of Wands in the upright. Aries energy, Mars and Aries energy. That's the planet of action, the planet of communication. And look at this. There's the world again. And that's the other thing. They could be coming in here with a really big offer, a life-changing offer. Lots of soulmate energy in there. Look, you're still connected. We know that. You love each other. But there's some headbutting. There's lack of communication here. This is movement. Your hearts are connected. It's the energy of love. It's the wands. It's the idea of love. It's the fastest energy as well. And it can be physical travel again, you know, planes, trains, automobiles, flying, quite literally. But that's also in the journey within themselves, and it's this particular journey. And that 10 of Wands just popping in here, Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. It's been too much. It's time. It's been very stressful and very exhausting, I feel, for everybody to not have this truth, to not go over what the heck's been going on in this devil card energy. And why do I feel this Knight of Cups spinning? This is at the bottom of the deck. Because this is a huge offer. Look at this. We know that this is spinning, the Eight of Wands, because they're trying to communicate, whether it's in person or through a message, which again is quite strong because they haven't been responding to you. It's time. It's all over the place. The Six of Cups, just wanting to show itself. It's the Sun and Scorpio energy. And we already knew. We saw the Six of Cups coming, didn't we? So here it is. It's what we already know. It's the reunion energy. It's the nostalgic energy. And here's the thing. They're thinking of when things were good. They're wanting to come in here and see you and make an offer. But they're also remembering the Five of Cups here. Look at the muted colors with the Five Cups. And that's the Mars and Scorpio energy. And that's the actions that they took and they regret it. And what is the actions? It was leaving you, feeling like they didn't love you. Yeah, they love you. Twin flame energy for those of you on a twin flame journey, but soulmate energy, past life energy, should you be on that journey. Maybe none of that is for you. Whatever the case, you feel like you've known your person forever. We also know that came through in the Wheel of Fortune today. Maybe you have. Maybe you've known them since childhood. Or you just feel... You just know, your person energy is what I want to say. It's your person. There's a lot of regret here. And it's literally time for this new cycle. That 10 is telling us again that this is done. The not talking, the no communication here. It's completing. And there is a renewal. We know that the star has uprighted here. And of all places, the King of Pentacles. That they're coming in here with some kind of offer here. And this is the strength of two together. So what are you going to decide together? Should you be deciding that? It's connected here to the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups energy. To see each other, is that your decision? To take things to another level? Because there's reunion energy here as well with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is really super clear. And look what is showing itself. Where am I putting this? With the Lover's card. So the Four of Cups is coming back. And I was about to say again that there's an emotional fear. You can see that of sharing their feelings or sharing what they really want, or that you're gone, that maybe they've lost you. And here it is again. So this is a validation. It's the Four of Cups again. The Moon in Cancer energy, that they want to communicate and open up. And it's in regard to these Three of Cups right here. Beautiful souls. This is really very clear reading. So have you already received a message or some type of communication? If not, you will be. It's really clear. I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages. Maybe something is going to want to be in the overall energy because nothing came through. And that happens sometimes. You know, it's just, it really is. Yeah, I just don't know. And I got the little deck. Interesting. Let's see. Maybe that's what's wanting to come through here. But this is where Spirit just led me. The Tarot Closet, love messages. Channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. What do you want to say to your person today? Because we see you coming in here with this cup. What is in that cup? We know it's the truth. And it looks a lot like it's an offer too. We know that with the, we know it's just, we could go over the reading again. We're not going to. What do you want to say to your person? We belong together. I mean, look at this butting heads here, but looking, you know, sort of head to head here, but back to back here, and all this emotional energy. This decision here in the Two of Cups of them to move forward, and a decision maybe for both of you to move forward. It's a big deal. Something needs to still get worked out here. The Devil card is like, la la la, I'm still here. Don't forget that I'm here and I'm connected to you, lovers. I'm sending you telepathic messages. I am so sorry I hurt you. I care too much what people think. Interesting. Yeah, so there can, obviously, you know, the thing is when connections go, when things go wrong, or there's miscommunications, or something's happening, oftentimes there are people maybe that we don't even know are involved, you know, friends or family, or even just that Hierophant energy making its way in of expectations or traditional values, cultural, religious differences that might be just ingrained in a person, you know? So this is somebody who obviously has cared what other people are thinking, but they're acknowledging it and they're tired of feeling that way. Look, this 10 of Wands I'm hearing is looking right at it, saying, yeah, that's me. I'm putting it down now because I love you. So this is somebody I feel who wants to step forward to you. They're scared. They want to be honest, and that they want to make a really big deck. This has been the feeling from the beginning. They want to make a really big point. Is it around other people, you know, as in that we're involved? Could it be some type of declaration at an event in the Three of Cups? Maybe. Maybe you know about that because you see it here. It's empty here, but it's full here, those Three of Cups. It's thinking of you. It's the emotional energy. It's filling those cups up emotionally with love and friendship. It's the offer. I am always with you. It's a lot of the Six of Cups energy. I am so lost without you. It was me, not you. I'm putting that here with the Emperor. I will never give up on us. Interesting. That's going here as well. Please forgive me. Don't give up on us. I will never give up on us. Don't give up on us. My world changed when I met you. I made so many mistakes. That's the last two. And I'm feeling like I need to bring in some some song messages, some channeled song messages. Please never give up on us. So we have, where did that go? I will never give up on us. Don't give up on us. Please never give up on us. Look, just showing the tip of your heads here. I miss you. That's what this swan wants to have in here. Interesting. I don't think we've ever had this particular deck here in the overall energy, but that's what they're wanting for this feeling. This is what they want to get across to you. This is what spirit guides, angels, and ancestors want to send through in this message. It's really strong that they miss you. Okay, interesting. Channeled song messages. It can be that songs that relate to you and your person come through. It can be that they don't. Songs you don't know, that you don't like. That's okay. There's always a sentiment behind a song, you know, and I miss you, I love you, energy. And there can be things coming through that I just don't even know, you know, names, locations, and artists. Something, a song maybe that you keep hearing. Something that is going to resonate for you. Messages from their higher self through channeled song messages. And also it's telling us that there is a musical connection between you because, yeah, I don't often feel like I want to do channeled songs unless that's the case. Just come as you are to me. Don't need apologies. Know that you are worthy. Unconditionally, Katy Perry. Look, with the lack of communication. And maybe I'll find out a way to make it back someday. To watch you, to guide you through the darkest of your days, wherever you will go, the calling. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I'll still feel you here to the moment I'm gone. Gravity, Sarah Bareilles. Right here with the Lover's card, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups. I could move mountains, sail away, only because I've got this much faith. This love is alive, but I'm crying and lonely these nights. Breathe you in my dreams, Trixie Whitley. You're always in my head. You're always in my head. You're always in my head. Always in my head, Coldplay. All I want is nothing more to hear you knocking at my door. All I want, Codaline. That's it. That is how that is going today. The last two channeled song messages. Don't want to give my heart away to another stranger or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, I'll never love again. So honey, now, take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran. Beautiful souls, that is your reading today. I really enjoyed your reading and I really feel this. This is, yeah, it's, your destinies are intertwined here. This is someone that I feel the both of you are, this is not finished. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the reading as much as I did, I would really appreciate it if you liked the reading and subscribe to the channel. Share it if you feel inspired. These actions really help show support and allows me to continue bringing you readings here on YouTube. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm sending you love and light on your journey, hoping for the best outcome. And I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, have a good day and take care. Bye.